Usually the girls wake up between 8 and 9 a.m. So I have a few diapers here that I'm going to change them into and get them out of their nighttime diapers. For Hazel, I always put her in a Nicki's diaper cover. It has a Smart Bottoms hemp prefold, a Thirsties insert, and a bamboo insert. And I changed her into a Buttons super cover. I put in a snap-in hemp insert and a bamboo insert as well. For Scarlett, I'm going to change her into an Alva diaper. It has a Green Mountain Diaper muslin flat and a bamboo insert on top. She slept in the Diaper Junction Heavy Wetter. This is the most absorbent all-in-one diaper I've ever tried, and it holds up for nighttime really well, surprisingly, for an all-in-one. And just look how bulky this diaper is. Gotta love cloth diapering and the big old fluff butt. One thing I've been obsessed with lately is cold drinks, specifically smoothies. I absolutely love fruit smoothies, especially in the morning. So that's one of the first things that I do in the morning. And the girls have also been really obsessed every time I make a fruit smoothie. So, of course, I gotta share. I am 33 weeks pregnant. I'm getting pretty big now, but I have all these flat cloth diapers that I folded last night. I did diaper laundry last night, and I folded those hot out of the dryer. I love folding things right out of the dryer. I am putting away a few newborn diapers. I've been prepping newborn diapers for the past few weeks now. It's kind of a pain in the butt, especially these Born Smart newborn all-in-ones, but that's okay. I am getting ready for the Flats hand washing challenge, so I made sure that all of my flat cloth diapers are clean and I'm getting them folded because I'm trying to decide what flats I'm going to use for the challenge. It's in just a few days. It starts on Monday and today is Friday, and I haven't yet decided what flats I want to use for the challenge. So I decided to just get everything clean, from t-shirts to receiving blankets, flour sack towels, my stretchy flats. Every flat that I have, I've decided to clean and get folded and ready so I can decide how I want to build my stash for the flats challenge. Are you one of those people who super organizes everything? I put a bunch of piles around me, my pocket diapers, my different types of inserts, prefolds, flats, bamboo inserts, hemp inserts, pocket diapers, covers, got it all. I like to separate it all. And when I separate my PUL covers and pockets, I like to separate it in a pile of just pockets and then in a pile of just covers. I put the covers to the side and then I organize the pockets of whose pocket is whose, because Hazel needs a lot more absorbency than Scarlett does, so I always have to make sure I separate out the pockets. There are certain pockets that fit Scarlett better and certain pockets that fit Hazel better, so it's always important for me to separate the girls' diapers. I don't mind them sharing diapers, they have different body shapes and they need different absorbency, so I prefer to just separate their stashes while I'm organizing all of this. I'm really trying to figure out what I want to do. Today is Friday and the Flats Challenge starts Monday. So I want to make sure I get my diapers clean on Sunday, but I also don't know what flats I'm going to use. I haven't chosen that yet. So I literally have all of my flat cloth diapers folded and ready to choose from. I have a lot of flat diapers and then I have a whole stack over here. These are flour sack towels and receiving blankets. I don't know. I'm gonna have to stay here for a minute and figure out what I'm going to use for my stash. I did buy some budget-friendly covers to use for the Flats Challenge for Scarlett, which will be in the mail today. All very affordable. I think around $30 for about 6 covers. It's mainly going to be a mixture of these Happy Flute covers. I have a few Alva covers as well. I honestly prefer the Happy Flute covers just because of the quality of the inner gusset. The inner gusset on the Alvas aren't so great, and once my package gets here, I'll kind of show you and compare what they look like. I bought a whole pack of these flour sack towels from Walmart, and it's not the first time I've used flour sack towels. I have some really old ones. This one's actually really stained up. I've had this for like 2.5, 3 years now. This one is from Target. This one is from Walmart. This one from Target is not Target. This one from Walmart is horrible. Like, it's so rough and scratchy. I've prepped it. I stuck it in the dryer earlier. It is so rough. I don't even want to use these, to be honest. I don't know why the quality is so different, but these ones from Target are just way softer and way thicker. These ones from Walmart are see-through and scratchy, and I'm just not impressed. I will be using a fleece liner with these during the flats challenge, but I'm just not impressed with the quality of the Walmart flour sack towel. So if you have a Target near you, I highly suggest going with the ones from Target. Also, both of the girls have gone to the toilet. They're both, Scarlett, she's not really using the toilet regularly, but Hazel is. Hazel's biggest problem is pooping on the toilet. As with all of my children, I've had Andrea, Carter, and Liam. I've potty trained all of them, and now we're potty training Hazel, and she's following suit with all of her sisters and brothers. It's the poop. We're having trouble with the poop, and that's like the worst part about diapering a toddler, is dealing with all the poop, dealing with all of the spraying off the toddler poop. It just, I can't wait to cloth diaper a newborn because I'm just tired of spraying all this poop. I actually, realistically, I have three Poopy diapers from yesterday that I have not sprayed off yet. So I need to do that. I can kind of show you guys how I spray and my process with spraying. Showing you guys poop is kind of gross, but then again, it's realistic. Whether your baby's in disposables or your baby is in cloth, your baby's going to poop. I usually like to spray the same day because it helps prevent staining, but this is real life. I'm kind of lazy. 33 weeks pregnant. You know, sometimes spraying poopy diapers, hey, don't touch that. Sometimes spraying poopy diapers isn't on the top of my list of things to do, but I'll show you guys that in a minute. This is also kind of where I keep my diapers stored when I decide to pre-stuff them. I mainly keep them in that blue bin. Let me move you a little bit so you can see what's going on. This is an electronic fireplace. I keep Hazel's diapers here and I keep Scarlett's here. Hazel doesn't really go through that many diapers, so she has a decent amount of diapers in there already, as you can see. I like to keep this third row right here as nighttime diapers for the girls. So all the other diapers that I put in are daytime diapers, and then the very far corner will be nighttime diapers. And as of right now, I just have 2 nighttime diapers ready for each of the girls. So here's what it looks like. I do enjoy keeping it like this just so everything's nice and ready, but sometimes I'm just too lazy to put the diapers together. And like I said, I don't always have enough absorbent parts per pocket diaper or per cover, so I just like to keep things in that blue bin. But this past week or two, I found a balance between some in the blue bin, which I do have now, and then some here stuffed and ready to go. Especially nighttime diapers. When nighttime rolls around, it's just nice to have the nighttime diapers all packed and ready. Now it is nap time. Noon is right around the time where we decide to nap. So I'm changing Scarlett into a Smart Bottoms Dream diaper. I just recently got this and I am totally loving the fit on Scarlett. I do have to stagger the snaps because she does have chunky legs. As you can see, the snaps are not lined up perfectly. When they do, it's just too tight on her legs. So I always snap it one out because she's got my big old chunky legs. And then I always tuck the fabric in between the snaps upwards so it makes for a trimmer fit. And I always make sure I can fit a few fingers in the top so I know it's not too tight around her waist.
You love me.
You're welcome.
Anybody?
You're welcome.
Mommy.
You're welcome, baby. I always make sure that the hose is on before I start anything. Then I put the spray shield in the toilet and I take out any inserts that are inside the pocket diaper. And yes, there is real poop because real babies give real poop. So I clip the diaper to the shield and I start with low pressure. So I gently squeeze on the handle a little bit and I spray at an angle just so no poop goes flying. I have gotten poop splattered on my face in the past before and that's disgusting. And then I wring it out and then I just put it in the wet bag. While the two younger girls are napping, I'm gonna do something with my face. I'm gonna do something with me. I feel like oftentimes as a mom, we put ourselves on the back burner for everything. You know, when you're a mom, you feel like you do a lot of sacrificing. There's a lot of sacrificing that goes on. And a lot of times with that comes sacrificing yourself, spending time with yourself, doing things for yourself. And I found that over the years, the more I ignore myself, the harder it is to cope with life. I found myself in a really bad depression. I became a mom almost 9 years ago this month. My oldest is about to be 9. I was 16 when I had her. I was very young. And I feel like I've been a mom my whole life. And I honestly feel like I still don't know what the heck I'm doing half the time. But there is one thing that I do know. And that thing is doing stuff for yourself. Even if that means I pluck my eyebrows a little bit, maybe throw on just a small amount of makeup and change my outfit for the day. Like that makes me feel accomplished. That makes me feel good. That makes me feel like I actually did something. And you know, I think we all deserve that time to ourselves. I kind of go a little crazy if I don't get that time for myself. Taking care of a lot of children does take a lot out of you because you're constantly giving. And since you're constantly giving, you're gonna need something in your cup to give from. And if your cup is empty, if you don't take the time to care for yourself, to love yourself, to rejuvenate yourself every day, you're going to be giving from an empty cup. And there's nothing worse than the feeling of giving from an empty cup, because I've been there for years and it just eats at you. You know your cup is empty, you want to be better, but you just feel like you can't because you're just empty and you're just giving. So sometimes it's good to give to yourself. And while the girls are napping, the older kids are at school, I'm gonna give a little bit to myself. I am doing a little bit of video editing right now. My computer screen is completely busted. So I hook it up to the TV. So I'm doing some editing. I'm actually editing this video as we speak. But yeah, I'm gonna spend some time. I'm gonna do something for me before the girls wake up. I'm pretty sure Hazel is not even napping. She doesn't even nap, but it is nice for me to have this time where she lays in bed quietly and she plays, and I can kind of relax, do some video editing, do something with myself and make myself feel good. Usually I shower during this time. I took a shower yesterday. I don't want to wash my hair every day. I just transitioned to a natural shampoo like 2 months ago, and my hair is kind of detoxing from mainstream shampoos. But anyways, I want to get started. And I am back. But the girls are awake. It is now 3 o'clock. Hazel did not nap during any of that, but I did get some peace and some alone time, and she did play in her bed quietly while Scarlett napped, which is really nice. Usually Scarlett only takes about a 2-hour nap, sometimes 3. Today it was 3 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and change the girls. Oh, toddler poop. So I'm going to get her changed. I have this blueberry Simplex I'm going to change her in. I just put a Sherpa booster in it for more absorbency because this doesn't work on its own, but I'm kind of feeling lazy and I really hate spraying covers. For Scarlett, I'm going to change her into this Cutie Bootie all-in-one. This is their heavy wetter all-in-one. It is a Happy Flute. Happy Flute is, and so is Alva, they're more manufacturers than they are like companies or businesses. So people can make custom designs, custom diapers through these manufacturers. Cutie Bootie goes through Happy Flute, but they put their tag on it. They make this custom hemp bamboo all-in-one. It looks like the Bum Genius Free Time, but it's way better because it's not microfiber. If you guys know me, I really hate microfiber. I hate to say hate, but I hate microfiber. Yeah. But this top flap is Stay Dry, and then it's bamboo. And then this back flap is hemp. So it has two of my favorite fabrics in it. The dry time is really nice, and they're like $9.50 from this co-op, which is really, really, really nice. I have a few more of these coming in. I bought them a few months ago, and since it's a co-op, they do take a while to come in because we get these exclusive prints, and then Happy Flute manufactures them, and they make them and they ship them out to us. So it takes a few months for them to get to us. I should be getting mine on Monday, I think, right, for the Flats Challenge. I won't be able to use them, but I'm gonna put this on Scarlett. This actually works really well on its own. Definitely not a nighttime diaper, but it's a great daytime diaper for Scarlett. It's not yours, it's Scar's. Definitely not absorbent enough for Hazel, but it's great for Scarlett. And if you have a mild to moderate heavy wetter, or even just a light wetter, these are awesome. This is an awesome all-in-one to consider, definitely. So when I'm putting a diaper on, I always take the tabs and I pull them up and over to get a nice, snug, secure fit. And I always check the leg elastics to make sure that there's no gapping, to tuck any fabric in, and also to make sure that it's not too tight around the legs and that it's actually fit inside the groin area. Also, I always check the tummy panel to make sure that the waist isn't too tight. It does look like this fit is a little tight, so I do snap it out one. So Hazel did have a little bit of a spill. One con about using regular cloth diapers as opposed to cloth diaper trainers while you're potty training is that it's not always the quickest to get off. I'm a little blurry. And she made it to the bathroom. She had to go pee. She made it to the bathroom, but she peed a little bit on her diaper and the floor, so she wasn't able to make it to the toilet as quickly as we would have hoped. And that's kind of the trial and error with potty training. It's real life. Sometimes your child gets peed on the floor. Sometimes they take their diaper off while they poop. Is it glamorous? No, but my life isn't glamorous. And of course it's happened while I'm making a day in the life of cloth diapering. But you know, sometimes that does happen. Even with children who are in disposable diapers, sometimes they will have accidents, sometimes they don't make it to the toilet fast enough. So that's just kind of the trial and error with potty training. We've had it happen with all of our children. Even if you put them in underwear, sometimes they pee in their underwear on accident, trying to make it to the toilet fast enough. You know, it's parenthood. Sometimes there's pee, sometimes there's poop everywhere. But I'm gonna change her into a pocket diaper. This is a Kawaii baby, and there's a Smart Bottoms hemp prefold and a bamboo insert in this. Did that tickle? Did that tickle, 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 tickle? So the Fluff mail is finally here. I ordered from the Fluffy Penguin Company, and this arrived really quickly. I ordered on Tuesday night, and I got it here on Friday. I told them I needed it for the Flats Challenge on Monday, and the order got here on time. I was kind of nervous that it wasn't going to, but I'm really happy with the service and the fast shipping. I did get a few Alva covers. Even though they're not my favorite cheapy Alva covers, I love the prints. I prefer Alva pockets over their covers, but I got this line one, and I got a floral one, and I also got this blue chevron one in Alva. I'm not a huge fan of their double gusset, which I'll show you. I just feel like the double gusset is made with a cheap material, but I do like that it has two inner flaps to kind of hold the prefold or flat in place. I got this Yee fashion one. It actually looks almost identical to the Happy Flute one, except this one has flaps in the front and back, which the Happy Flute does not. But the overall design looks almost exactly like the Happy Flute cover. Though the double gussets look a little cheaply made, The inner gusset looks relaxed already, especially compared to the Happy Flute. This is the Happy Flute, and I love the Happy Flute. This honestly feels the best quality out of all of them. It only has a flap in the front, which I'm okay with. I really like the inner flaps in general. But the double gussets on these are very, very sturdy. I feel like all the elastics around the diaper in general are just really sturdy. It's probably the sturdiest elastic out of all the different brands that I got. It's definitely one of my favorite cheapy covers on a budget. And comparing it to all the other covers, just the way the PUL feels, the Happy Flute definitely feels better quality than the rest. I think they're all great budget covers, but I feel more inclined to like the Happy Flute and would recommend the Happy Flute over all the other covers. Now it's 6:30 and I am changing Scarlet into a Mama Koala. I have it stuffed with a Diaper Right small bamboo prefold with a bamboo insert on top. And then I'm changing Hazel into a Nicki's diaper cover. I love Nicki's diaper covers. They're my favorite for big babies. They're just a bulky cover and they hold a lot of absorbency. I have a Smart Bottoms hemp prefold and a bamboo insert with it. Now it's finally nighttime. It's time for all the kids to go to bed. I just gave them a bath. I'm putting a Nicki's cover on Hazel. I have it stuffed with a Smart Bottoms hemp prefold, a hemp insert, and a bamboo insert. And then for Scarlet, I have this Happy Beehinds pocket diaper. I have it stuffed with a hemp Smart Bottoms prefold, as usual, and a bamboo insert. She also wanted to comb her hair. So, of course, we let her. Love you.
Hello.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching.
I'm watching. Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave.
Subscribe. Say, like it.
Hi,
Subscribe.
Dave. Hi, Dave.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Alright guys, it is now 9:20 and we have all the kids asleep in the house, and that concludes a whole day worth of cloth diapering. This is kind of just an average day. This is definitely not what every day looks like. I'm not sure if I could ever capture like the perfect average day, but you know, sometimes things happen. Sometimes accidents happen. I mean, it's pretty simple. You change a diaper. You put the diaper in a bag, just like a disposable. Disposable, you change the diaper and then you put it in a bag. Normally a trash bag, and you throw it away, but for a cloth diaper you put it in a wet bag instead of a trash bag, which a wet bag is pretty much just a reusable trash bag in simple terms. So I feel like that aspect of it is pretty simple. This whole vlog is a lot different than other vlogs that you see out there because I don't have a small baby. My children are toddlers. Scarlet will be 2 in a few months. What is it, May? She'll be 2 at the end of July. And then Hazel is 3. So my cloth diapering journey, the way I cloth diaper my children, is a lot different than how you would cloth diaper a baby. I do plan to do a day in the life cloth diapering a newborn, or at least cloth diapering a smaller baby. I have a lot of videos planned for the newborn stage, so that's not really on the top of my priority list once the baby gets here, because I want to put out more informative videos. But that will be something coming within the next few months, is a day in the life cloth diapering a baby, because cloth diapering a baby is, at least for me, is a totally different experience than cloth diapering toddlers. I find cloth diapering toddlers a little less pleasant. I think most toddlers are potty trained by this time. My children have always potty trained a little after 3, and when I say potty trained, I mean completely with no accidents or anything like that. The average child potty trains between the ages of 2 and 2.5. My children are always on the further end of that, which I know could be controversial. Sometimes there are those sancty mommies which are just like, oh my gosh, you're a bad mother because your child's not potty trained yet. And you know, it's unique for every child. Some children will potty train after they turn 1. The thought of that is like mind-blowing to me. I know some parents use elimination communication to potty train their children, which is a pretty cool concept. I don't know if I personally and honestly have patience for that. but that is something that I've looked into over the years, and it is kind of appealing. But if you guys like this type of video, if you guys like this type of style, I will consider doing maybe a few more in the future. Give it a thumbs up so I know, and if you don't like it, I guess just give it a thumbs down so I know as well. So I know not everything on my channel is appealing to all of my subscribers, and I love feedback, so feedback is always great. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.